Okay, guys, hello everyone. It's a pleasure to be here. And I'm Dorival. I'm a cloud specialist, and I'm an architect and Java developer, and specialize in clouding for Java. And today I want to share with you um, the way you can um, deploy your application on the cloud and starting to use the AWS cloud. And there is lots of cloud provider that is very easy to use. And how would you use the AWS cloud? Uh, the question is that there is lots of developers that doesn't like to use AWS because it's a little difficult. There is some terms they don't know very well, but this is an opportunity because if AWS is a little difficult to 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 understand some terms and have some difficult points, is an opportunity for you to improve your career by knowing how to to deal with that. And the good thing is that AWS offers free services, a free tier where you can use the AWS service to improve your knowledge, to improve your skills. And that way, so you will be learning from the greatest cloud provider. So the many companies have the demand for developers that have some knowledge, some skills on AWS. And it's important to know the basics when you start using, because there is lots of services. In fact, it is a little more than 100 services on AWS, but there is more than thousands features, and it's good to know how to start, how you can start, how you can start the right way. And today I will talk a little about how to avoid some pitfalls that can cause trouble, or maybe can avoid you to have a good experience on cloud. So let's get started. I will show you how you can create your account. It's the easiest part, but after create your account, I will show you some tricks that you can use to avoid some troubles. So I will try to share my screen here. Can you guys hear my screen? So it's very easy to start using AWS service. It's easy to create your account. So I will show you how you can get started. When you go to console from AWS, console.aws.amazon.com. So we have the option to create your account. I will not to connect or try to create a new account now because I have already created mine. But you click on create your AWS account. When on the login page, you also have a link to create a new account. And then you put your basic information, email address, password, and a name for your account, and you put your address, physical address, and some basic information, and you will need your credit card number. Even you will only use the free services, you need to put your credit card name number, and the after create a account, I will show you how to avoid the so heavy expenses on your credit card. But you can use it, put your credit card and use it only the free services. Then you are be asked to confirm your identity. You will receive a call or you receive a SMS or some message or email, and then you select a plan that there are professional business plan, but can start with the basic plan, and then you have your account created. That is this very easy step. Then you will sign into console, and you put your email that you register, and then you have access to the AWS console. And here I want to show you this console here. Console is something like that. When you come to this console, you have uh, in certain way you have the world in your hands, because here you has all the resources AWS offers for you. Uh, you can create a virtual machine, EC2, S3, that is storage, and all the services are available. But it's not good to start from here now. So let me show you some tricks you can improve your account. So as soon as you create your account, it's important to take some care. Here, because in this AWS console, you have great power, but with great power, as this is the Spider-Man, comes great responsibility. It can say some headaches if you don't know what you are doing. So let's take a look in uh, some actions you have to take here. A cost management. You have to configure a free tier alert, a budget alert, and also you have to configure your user permission, IAM user, because when you create your account, that login that you use in your account is is a super user, is a like a Linux root user, and it's not good for you to use that the account, that the user, that the root account to access the environment. So it's important you take those actions. So I'll show how you can configure the alert to not have surprise in your credit card at the end of the month. So you come here, you just started your account, create your account, you come here on the account name, you go to my account, then on my account, you are going to configure some billing preference. And here is important. You want to learn from the AWS, you want to learn from the free tiers. And it's important you create a alert to receive a alert on free tier usage. Because if you don't click here, sometimes you use it all the resources you have for free, and you will be charged by the what exceeded the free tier. So it's important you check here to receive a free tier using and put your email, your best email here. So you will be uh, alerted when you are using more than the free services. And there is this billing alert, but this free tier is important to you configure. And after that, it's important to create a budget alert. And this is how you are willing to expand, how much money you are willing to expand. In fact, you can create this even if you are going to use only the free tier. So you come here on budget, you click on create budget and cost budget, set your budget. And here you can put your name, uh, uh, career, a career budget, and the period will be monthly and recurring. You can let it as default. Uh, Here is the amount. If I just create my account to use the free services, I can put any value here. I can, if I only would use the free tier, I can put in maybe 0.505 cents here. Why I can put that? Because if I'm using free tier and I receive an alert, so I can come here and see what is server is not free. So I will avoid to have surprise in my credit card, in my bills. And here you can let the default options here. Uh, let's see, unblended costs, and click on configure alerts. So we have a budget, and now you configure an alert. This is how much percent of your budget you want to configure the alarm, the limit. I will put in 90%. When I'm about to use 90% of this budget, I will receive an alert. I put my email here, and here I will confirm the budget alert. So here you have protected your account to avoid have unexpected costs. And then when you start using expensive service, or you are using service that is not in the free tier, you are going to receive an alert. So this is very important to avoid you to have a bad experience on AWS. And if you guys have any questions, some comments, you can put here on chat. Hello, Juan. Nice to have you here. Hello, Santi. Hello, guys. Good to talk to you. If you have some comments, some questions, you can put here on the chat. And so you solved those two questions here, and you have to stop using your root account. How you do that? You have come here, and on security, you click on IAM, or you can put it here, IAM. IAM is where you will create a user groups and permission. All this question will be resolved here on IAM. So you just create your account, you have logged in with your email, but you create a regular user here. So let's create a user, and add the user. This user will be the first user. Uh, Type of access. This is important to know. The programmatic access is the access that will generate a key and a secret key for you to use the services used by in your code to access APIs and to create service to access services by your program. And this management console is where you are using your user and password. So in this case, we'll create a user that will have programmatic access by console by the system. Use the access key in the management console that will log in with user and password. Uh, I put it my password. Uh, there is an option here that you have to create a password on the first access. There is some policies to create password. Have some special character. Let's see the permissions. That my user will have the administration access. Uh, Here is the group. It's important to know about the group. In fact, if you are going to have some projects, different level of access, it's important to create a group, because when you create a new user in this group, all the user you have the permission you put in the group. So I will create a group for my user. Oh, 2, 3. And here there is lots of predefined uh, level of access. I want to my user have a administrator access. In fact, if you want to specific access, maybe EC2, you have EC2, lots of the predefined the access here. But in my case, I want to a administrator access. Click on create group. And here my user will be, I want to connect my user with this group. Let's click on next. Click on next. There is a tag that is optional. I will not put the tag here. And then I will click on review and create my user. So let's create user. Now I have my user created, and here my user have the secret key. My access key, secret key, is that I will use it in my system when I have to access services by system. And if I don't need to use that now, I will use the user and password. My user is created here. Now you can log out and log in with the regular user. So that is important. You create your account. You are logged as a root account. Now you are going to use the regular account. The first user. You are in Portuguese here. Let's change to English. And let's change the password. There's a policy that you have to change the password. Confirm the new password. So this is the first thing you should do when you start to use your account on AWS, because all this question, you reduce your risk. You are stop to use the root account. You are configure billing alerts, and you configure the 3-tier alerts. So you protect your security from not using root accounting, and also you protect yourself from having unexpected um, being unexpected costs on your account. Now, let's take care of the deployment. Let's do our first deploy on AWS. That's the part that you will see the code. So let's create a Spring Boot application here. Let's use the Spring start.spring.io. I will create an example application here. The name could be this demo. And for B, this is Java 11. You have to add some dependency here. In fact, I want a web dependency. Just to the web. Let's use the default. Let's generate. I think Spring has changed. Yeah, the process. Let's generate the project here. And let's start this project. Okay. Inspect the project here. Demo.zip. I will put this project on IntelliJ. We are going to compile the project, and then what will we do? We will deploy this project on a AWS instance. Why the project is important to start the deployment of your project. So let's create a instance, a EC2. EC2 is the service you are gonna use to create to deploy your application. EC2 is a virtual machine on AWS. So as you could see, we're in the console, you search it for EC2, then you click on instance, then launch new instance. On launch new instance, there is some options you can find here. You are going to use a free machine. If you are not sure if the machine are free or not, you can click here and to filter free tier only machine. Then you can select the first one. Is an Amazon Linux machine. And you can use the default configuration here. Click on next. Details, instance details, you don't need to change for our purpose. Here, this is storage part. Here, you can choose the size of your storage. In fact, for our test, 8 gigabytes is okay for now. And so we can add some tags here. It's important to have tags when you create lots of resources. It's important to have tags to group your resources. So project it'd be relay. It's good to have some tag for you to turn easy for you to find your resources. Click on next. Security group. Security group is important. Security group is the firewall. The firewall that your machine you have internal firewall. And if you want to access your application from the internet, you have to open the ports here. So I want my application expose port 88. So I have to add this port here. And there is option here. You can choose what IP you have access to the port. In fact, I will open to all the internet for this case, but there is other option that you can choose only my IP or other custom IP. But if I don't open this port, I will not cannot access the HTTP port. And you only review the options, then you click on launch. Let's see, come back here again. The SSH port. This SSH is the only way you have to access the machine. So this port has to be open. So click on review and launch. Before you launch, you are be asked to create a key pair. As I said, the SSH will be the way you can access the machine, but to access that machine via SSH, you need a key pair. I have a key pair, I generated a key pair, but if you don't generate that key pair, you should create a key pair. You put a name, you download your key pair in a place where is easy for you to find. But in my case, I have downloaded the key pair. So I can choose the one I have used, and then click on acknowledge that I have access to key pair, and click launch instances. So you can see your machine is being created if you click here on this ID here, the link of your machine. So the machine is being created here, the EC2 instance. Now let's see the application that we are importing. I'm importing our application here. And this is the application we are going to deploy on AWS. Turn it is, let's compile this application. There is two-way. I don't know if you have time, but you can use two-way to deploy the application. I will show you a fast way here. You come here on the GitHub and let's create a new repository. This repository will be our demo. And then I will create the repository to commit my application. Now let's come in here. The demo application. Let's create a Git repository here. Just the here. Let's add our file. There is some change I want to put here. Let's add the source, our source code here. Now I need to expose an URL here to be accessed by via AWS. Let's control. See if you have imported the web. And the one import here. Import the web part. Just a moment. We are going to import this Spring Start Web. Add this dependency. Oh, so eu put the method here. Well, oh, I don't have a get mapping here. Just a moment. Let's see if we import the right class here. This is the start web. And you have to compile this. So this change here is because we need to expose this API on the AWS. I have the web dependency here. But it does not appear here. If you guys see something wrong, you can type here. Our dependency is not working. Let's take a look here. Let's create a demo 2. This is the web dependency. Let's bring the web, generate. Let's see the dependencies. Start paste. And we need to have the web dependency here. Reboot start web. Okay. Okay, so let's go. I have the web here. Yes, Santi have a great idea here because there is 2 copies. Let's take this copy here. 72. and we can deploy this version of the application. And to push this branch to the GitHub. I think this is found for Java. Okay, we need to deploy this new repository there. So let's access our machine. This version is working. We are gonna access the virtual machine that was being created on AWS. So this machine is created. How you can access this machine? To access this machine, you need to find the public IP, or you can come here on select the machine, click on connect, and then AWS will show the options to connect the machine here. SSH, the name of the key pair that you download, and the DNS name of the machine. So let's connect it to the machine here. We can copy, then let's access the you are going to access the folder where you download the key pair. In my home, downloads, you can find the key pair that I downloaded here. If you ask here, you can see that the key pair is here. So you can use the command to access the machine. Let's access our AWS machine. You ask a question about the fingerprint. Say yes. So you are connected on Amazon Linux AMI. That is the virtual machine on AWS. From here, you can run some update here. That's fine. And you run update. Yes. Let's run an update here. We also are going to install Java. So you are going to install Java on your cloud machine. Java. You're going to install it, and you are going to install Maven. And Let's create a repository for the new application. The repositories. Let's create this repository. So we're going to commit this repository there. In fact, I will reset this repository. Okay. Yes, now we can recreate this repository. It init. Add my source. I'm gonna commit it. And I will add the remote repository. Just the font here. This is a little stuck. Let's see if the update is okay. Yes, we're installing Java and Maven. Let's see Java version. So Java is okay, but the remote is not okay yet. So we are going to I think you had already committed. Yes. So the commit is okay. We're going to push our source. So okay, you committed the code to the Git. Now you are going to clone the application on our virtual machine on the cloud. So as you can see, you are connected. We're connected via SSH on the AWS machine. And now you can clone our environment, our application, because you already installed the Git here on the virtual machine. So our application is here. You can enter the folder, the application folder. You have installed the Maven on this machine, so you can use the npm spring boot and run. Spring Maven will download some dependencies, and after that we will start our application. So here you have the application running on AWS. Now, how you can use that application? So let's take the, you can take the IP address, or you can take also the DNS name that you used to access the machine. So if you come here, there is a public IP. When you select the machine, the instance, you can come here on public IP, and that's the IP that you will access the application. I think it's using the default port 8080. So here is the message that the application are showing. If you see here on the source, you can see that this application is sending this message. And this controller, we are sending this summit, the hello summit, in the headers and get the local host that is showing the IP. So that is the way you can deploy your application on AWS. And if you follow these steps, you can start. And from here, you can create a better application. And there are other services that you can use with that machine. But the important point is your start the right way. And then you have control over your expenses and avoid to use your root account. So that's it. And if you guys have some questions, if you guys want to get some comments, feel free to put your question on the chat. And thank you very much to watch. I hope this can help you guys to improve your career, to use the cloud and the free serve, those free serves. This is a free service, a free machine you can use to improve your career. So I hope this can help you. And remember to come back here when you are not going to use your machine. Come back here and go here and the state instance. Here you can terminate your machine if you are not using, if you are not using anymore. And an important thing I want to show you here, if you receive an email talking about your expenses or an email talking about your billing statement. So it's important for you to access your account to see what services are generating costs for you. So you receive an email, you can come here in Costs Explorer, and then you can see what the services are generating costs for you. And here you can see the graphics and You can explore costs, and you can see if there is some machine that is generated those costs. You can come here, see what service is, and then you can terminate. But when you use the service, remember to come here and go to state and terminate the machine to not generate costs for you. So I hope this can help you guys. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you for your help. Thank you for being here. And if you have any question, any comment, feel free to talk. And let's grow together and let's learn and let's learn together. Okay, thank you, Mariana. Thank you, Juan. Thank you, Santi, for coming to the talking, and hope it can help you. Hope you can see on there in other events. Thanks a lot, guys. Okay, thanks, Karen. Thank you very much. I'll be on the network chat. If you guys work is there, you can talk earlier. So that's it. See you guys. Bye bye.